If you're looking for some great, delicious beer and some modern German street food, then DMen in Avondale is where you need to be.
So we originally started out as a food truck called the DMen Food Truck, and that was too big of a word for people to say. So on the streets we were known as the DMen. And so then when we opened the bar, we said, well, why don't we just call it the DMen Tap? Phil and I, we were in a band for about 10, 12 years. We did a lot of touring, and on the long drives, we always talked about when the band was done, we're going to open some kind of restaurant together. A friend of ours in the beer industry is like, you know what, we go over to Germany all the time, and there's these döner kebabs and currywursts everywhere. They love them. We should start a food truck that sells döner kebab and currywurst here. And we're like, we're not doing anything, we're not in a band. Why don't we start this food truck? And so we started the food truck with the döner kebabs and the currywurst. Went over to Germany to like the hop harvest and stuff and ate like 300 kebabs and 300 currywursts and was like, all right, I think we can do this. A lot of Turkish immigrants moved to Germany in the 70s, and so they kind of mixed German and Turkish together, so it's like Jur-Turk, the way we have Tex-Mex is a Jur-Turk.
What is a döner kebab?
So döner is the Turkish word to turn, and the Greek word to turn is gyro, so it's basically a gyro, but not at all, but the same concept. Meat on a spit that turns.
Right, and it's slowly, the meat
It slowly roasts and the juices come out and go down.
You have a beautiful crust on it.
We have a beautiful crust on it.
We're gonna trim it down, and then we throw it on our char grill to get, a nice smoky flavor. And then that goes into the döner kebab station, which is, we do it either a wrap, and then we also do it in a Smoon Pita, which is a Taza bakery up on Lawrence.
Now tell me what currywurst is.
According to legend, one lady mixed the curry powder with tomato sauce and poured it on sausage. It was before the internet. It became a viral sensation. Like everybody loved it, and then it spread all over the country of Germany, and now it's like Germany's #1 like street food.
Everybody thinks it's traditional, like what, schnitzel or whatever, but really what modern day Germans are eating on the street is currywurst and döner kebab.
Exactly. So we kind of wanted to bring that angle. We were like, you know what, we should probably do this and make sure we could do vegetarian options, which was surprisingly easy. You just take the meat out, and we make house seitan. So we've replaced our meat with either house seitan or roasted vegetables. We try to take seasonal local vegetables and roast them, and that's how we do our vegan and veg dishes. We have a house-made hot sauce, which we also bottle and sell.
Okay.
And we also, it's called harissa. It's a North African hot sauce. And we also make wings with that. So instead of buffalo wings, we have harissa wings. We have poutine, which we use our chicken. We make from our döner chicken. We make the gravy out of that.
Now is that a German thing too, or is that
That's
only
Canadian.
Canadian? Yeah.
But I grew up near Canada, and
Cool.
I have a lot of Canadian friends, so I
Love it.
wanted to give them a little
Shout
out
love.
for some Canadian street food as well. We got an amazing beer list. We've got, we try to keep 2-3 Floyds at all times because we really love those guys. We try to keep a cider or mead line on at all times.
Oh, you're proud of your meads.
Yeah,
here.
I believe we carry more of a larger selection of mead than any other bar in the city. We encourage our patrons to decorate their own coasters. Our coasters even have their own Instagram page, DMen Tap Coasters. And you might, if you come in, you might get featured. Our music is top notch, and there's cool art to look at and board games. And we have a back room that has vintage video games for free.
Which games?
We have a Super NES, Nintendo 64, and a Sega. And we have some pinball too. I will brag, we have some of the best customers in the city. We go straight word of mouth, so we kind of have organically grown the customer base. It's a lot of people who like science fiction and fantasy. It's a lot of people who are really into music.
And no uptight people.
No uptight people. Uptight people are not allowed.
Who else is not allowed? Anyone else? Just cool people.
Just no jag-offs.
Fun people.
Can you say jag-off?
Yeah, no jag-offs. Are we allowed to say jag-off?
It's the jag-off free zone.
Has this been fulfilling for you?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like,
100%
you guys,
fulfilling. I was depressed after the band didn't work out. I really thought we were going to be like the next Smashing Pumpkins or something like that out of Chicago, and it didn't happen.
I'm sorry. It can still happen. Are you still in a band?
I'm too depressed to pick up music.
You can't be depressed. You have the
I'm really
amazing
happy.
talent.
It's just,
You're joking.
no, not really.